say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Honoring the United States, that was Skylar Cole with the singing of tonight's national anthem.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. What you know about rolling?
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You take a look at the Nets. Not the start they were hoping for. They're in the bottom half of their conference. And of course, Charlotte, well, they haven't had the season they wanted so far.
I think for the Hornets, there's no doubt they feel the pressure mounting. I mean, failing to match those expectations from the start of the year is apparent.
And, you know, any fixes they've tried during the season have only compounded their problems.
Just about ready to get this one started. First, let's hear from Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, Kevin Durant, the all-time leading scorer in the history of the U.S. men's team, said that experience informs his approach in the NBA, adding, quote, in that environment, you have to check your ego and even take a step back in order for the team to be good. Everybody brings their part, and everybody's valuable.
Yeah, that's a great perspective, Allie. Thank you. And we're in for a fast-paced game today, it seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, B.A., get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet. Believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. We've got Joe Harris. Kevin Durant is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Irving in at the point. And for Charlotte, Ball and Rozier are the guards. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington, and it's Plumlee in at the 5 spot. Now here's Rozier. Boy, he just disappeared against Memphis. They needed him, and he recovers it. Outside Durant. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Yeah, you know, you're kidding yourself if you think Durant is going to back down from the opponent. Yeah, what a strong finish there.
At the line for one.
Free throw is good from Durant. And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Greg. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Brooklyn with the ball. Here's Irving, coming off a 12-point game. Pass to Simmons. Screen by Durant. Here's Claxton. Clock at 4. Back to Simmons. Stolen by Rozier. Inside. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Well done by Hayward on the assist that time. He's able to spot a wide-open teammate because he plays with his head up.
Now Irving. Pass to Harris. Simmons against Rozier. And slam dunk by Simmons.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Just over a minute and a half in. The Hornets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Now here's Rozier. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, B.A., the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
The first one falls.
Well, I like the trajectory of Rozier's game. I mean, he's added responsibility and his production has increased too.
Both free throws good from Rozier.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Ball against Irving. Pass to Durant. 6 to shoot. And there's the screen. No good on the shot. And the Hornets going the other way now. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
Winning the season series last year in a battle of middle-of-the-pack teams.
Yeah, they were able to make the plays to come out on top, but it really could have gone either way. And you could say the same for tonight's game.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Harris outside. Pass to Irving. Yep, that one goes.
Boy, good luck trying to keep Irving down. I mean, he's more than happy to take the contact and finish right through it.
Now here's Rozier. He's got 5. The kick out to Ball. Now Rozier. The 3 is up. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
To the middle. Out to Harris. Simmons with a screen on Rozier. Harris with it. Picked up by Plumlee. And that one's good. Simmons.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Here's Ball. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Knocked loose. In transition, here they come. Here's Simmons. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Simmons has got 6.
Sensational speed by Simmons, trucking it down the court and beating everybody.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, B.A., you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it. You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver it.
And here's Irving. Pass to Durant. Out to Harris. Here's the 3. The Hornets pull it in. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
You know, in that game, it was just too much disparity in effort level between the two teams, especially on the glass.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
No good on that one. Well, if you want consistency at the 5 spot, Mason Plumlee is a good player to have in the rotation, Clark.
Could not agree with you more, B.A. A consummate professional and extremely hard worker. Rebounds at a high level, and he is one of the best playmaking centers in the NBA.
Now here's Simmons. And again, it's Brooklyn.
You know, with his size and skill, Simmons is really good down low. I think he can score a bunch of points this way.
And the Hornets call time here.
Easy to see that this Hornets squad loves to play at a fast pace, and for good reason. They're built to do just that. They push the ball up court fast and hard, and they really work hard to try and catch the opposition unprepared and unalert.
Your high fly.
And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. Number 1, the Hornets.
It was a joy to watch these guys play. Constant ball movement and player movement. Defenses were worn out by the end of games.
Ball with it. Pass to Rozier. Oh, they need this. The shot, no good. The Nets go the other way with it. And when it comes to their up-tempo play, do the Hornets' youthfulness play a part in that, you think, Clark?
There's no question about it, B.A. I mean, a younger squad definitely, I think, means more natural energy. So they've got more gas in that tank. Their amber light rarely comes on, and they can really outwork more experienced, older teams in some cases.
Here's Hayward. The Nets making their last shot. Back to Rozier. To the paint. Here's Plumlee. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Rozier showing you nice feel for recognizing that one of his guys was wide open and got him the ball.
Durant with a screen on Hayward. Harris with it. Checked by Washington. Harris passes to Durant. 5 to shoot. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Personal foul.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Nets.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Something else they've been doing really well is shredding that defense by getting all the way to the rack. They've been absolutely fearless in attacking the paint.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Plumlee. Here's Hayward. Rebound Brooklyn. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
They really struggled to find their footing throughout the night. But towards the end, they got into a flow and almost won it.
Yeah, a lot of character on display, a lot of guts. You're right. Even as shaky as they were, I would guess they felt they let one get away from them.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. The Nets making their last shot. From deep, Hayward. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Durant with the big finish.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Now here's Washington. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Ball. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
LaMelo Ball is must-see TV. He is so much fun to watch. An exciting young all-star plays with such verve and confidence. And his passing ability incredible. And as a result, he's in the highlight reel more often than not.
Here's Durant. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Wizards in Washington. Outside for Irving. Over Ball. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And talking about LaMelo, his game has caught the attention of the legend, Magic Johnson.
There were few that did it anywhere near the level that Magic did it at, with his enthusiasm and creativity as a passer and that winning karma that he brought to the Lakers. And he likes LaMelo's basketball IQ and actually even compared LaMelo to himself, which to me is the highest order of praise.
Brooklyn calls timeout. Thomas, he's checked in for Charlotte. Some changes for Brooklyn.
And overall, they were very consistent from the stripe. In fact, top 10 in the league in that category.
And when you look at their field goal percentage last season, it's obvious this was a team that made smart offensive decisions and didn't rush to take shots. Here's Curry. 11 points for him last game against the Wizards in Washington.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the trend they love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Here's Mills. Pass to O'Neal. All by himself. Here's Thomas. And it's good. 2 points.
You know, you've got to have the floater in your bag if you're a little guy because it negates the size advantage most defenders are going to have on you.
Now Mills. Here's Watanabe. Nice move. And he sinks the layup. And the Nets lead by 9.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Washington, a screen on Mills. Thomas, that's good.
And Thomas's shooting form is well refined and pretty efficient. He's excellent at shooting the 3-ball when he's in rhythm.
Now here's Curry. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's the pick. Mills with it. Oubre picks him up. The 3 from Curry. They grab their own miss. Cash. Mills with the bucket.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Washington. Oubre passes to Washington. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Washington's gotten his second bucket.
Proving he can capitalize from this area too. Washington being assertive and looking to score. I like it.
Outside Mills. McDaniels with the rebound.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Pass to Thomas. Out to Oubre. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Right side Curry. And here's Mills. And the layup is good off the glass. Mills has got his second bucket of the night.
The precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Washington, a screen on Mills. Thomas misses. The Nets with a lead. Right side Mills. Outside Curry. A minute 37 left in the first quarter here. 4 on the clock. Here's Watanabe. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys too.
Now here's Oubre. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Washington, a screen on Mills. Fires in the triple. Here's Mills. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. Curry finds Morris. Back to Curry. Pass to O'Neal. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Thomas. He's coming off a 13-point game against Memphis. Tries it from 19. Here's Washington. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. And it's now only a 5-point Nets lead. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Here's Mills going inside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Mills has gotten his third basket of the night.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Thomas. Washington inside. And here's Oubre from the arc. It's good if it goes. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. It's the Nets, up 7. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Now here's Durant.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. We've got Nicholas Claxton, Markieff Morris out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Duke in at the 2-guard spot. Hayward to pass the ball. Plumlee with it. Here's Oubre. Second shot opportunity, and it's laid up and in by Plumlee.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And here is Irving. Pass to Duke. It's blocked. Hayward with it. Ball outside. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Hayward for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And Brooklyn going the other way now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with these players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Here's Plumlee. Following the bucket by the Nets. Basket counts. Plumlee's got 6.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Now Durant. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Duke. Outside Irving. Clock at 6. For 3, Durant. The Hornets pull it in. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. And the basket by Plumlee.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Morris for 3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Charlotte trailing. Here's Hayward. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Everyone get loud and give it up for your hard hip-hop squad.
The Hornets making a switch here. Rozier's checked in. Simmons is checked in for Brooklyn. Harris comes in for Duke. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Now here's Irving. Pass to Harris. Here's Claxton. It's stolen by Oubre. And here's Ball. Now here's Plumlee. He's guarded by Irving. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Hornets?
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Now here's Durant. Give him 8 points now. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into a shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
The Hornets have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Ball against Irving. Ball outside. Pass to Hayward. The three is up. Here's Plumlee. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Simmons with a screen on Hayward. Durant, pass to Simmons. The three, here's Harris. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far. And every team has them. Those games where you just don't have it. Why does that happen, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think, first of all, 82 games. It's a grind of a season. You factor in traveling, injuries, players out for different reasons. You're going to have moments like this where it just doesn't happen. You know what you do? You learn from it, you move on, and you get ready for the next night.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, even after it appeared that there was a falling out, Kyrie Irving remains a Brooklyn Net. Now, I suppose cooler heads prevail, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Irving on the move here in the near future.
You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Grant.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
You know, what comes to mind first when you think of Irving is his handles. Rush hour tight, but also his dynamic ability as a scorer.
Now here's Ball. 6 points for him. Oubre can't hit. Outside Simmons. Driving inside, and it's Simmons with the jam.
Well, I think he's the ultimate point forward. Simmons has the skills of a point guard, the size of a 4-man, and is terrific off the bounce.
Here's Rozier. 5 points in the game. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Watanabe's checked in for Durant.
And that was your honeybees. Everyone, show them some love.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Pass to Irving. Out to the right wing. Claxton down low. He's checked by Plumlee. And it's good for 2.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
For Charlotte, they've gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Now here's Ball. And it's Charlotte with another.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Rozier against Simmons. Pass to Harris. Outside Irving. Good work defensively by Oubre.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And Ball throws it down.
Tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
Irving with it. 6 points for him. Out to Harris. Pass to Watanabe. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Hayward. It's not going to go for him. And Charlotte going the other way now. Down low. Here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
And once he gets to the rim, It's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Brooklyn with the ball. After the basket by Charlotte, and the Nets miss again. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Rozier, a good look. And here are the Hornets with another bucket.
Rozier working hard to make an impact on the offensive end. Extremely productive from just about anywhere on the floor.
Looking to end the run. And Simmons, here we go. Oh, misses the dunk.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough. You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
Here's Irving. Pass to Watanabe. Good on the shot. Watanabe's got 6. Here's Ball. 12 points for him. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Charlotte making some changes. Washington's checked in for Plumlee. McDaniels comes in for Hayward. And it's Thomas in for LaMelo Ball. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Morris, he's checked in for Claxton. O'Neal comes in for Ben Simmons. Curry, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Mills in for Kyrie Irving. To the wing, right side. Back to Washington. Here's Rozier. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And for coaches bringing in new systems, Clark, it's amazing to watch them build a base and then add layers to it.
I agree, B.A. I mean, that's one of the remarkable things about the NBA and teams coming together. You've got to build it. And guys have to sacrifice and adjust along the way. That's the only way it can work. And you've got to be fundamentally sound and committed to the process, coaches and players.
Now here's Mills. He's got 6. Pass to O'Neal. Curry against Rozier. Shot is good by Curry.
So good at figuring out ways to get inside. Seth Curry working on improving this part of his game.
Here's Rozier. He's covered by Curry. To the left wing. Washington, a screen on Mills. Washington's shot is good. Washington's got 8 points.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
The kick out, Curry. Here's O'Neal. McDaniels covering. Here's Mills. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Brooklyn trailing. Outside Curry. Jacks up a 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Boy, the range of Curry, limitless, like his brother Steph and even his dad Dale. I mean, those guys, the Currys, can light it up.
Now here's Rozier. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
He's done a nice job, a great job, actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
Here's Watanabe. He's got 6. Here's O'Neal. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
The Hornets making a switch here. Martin's checked in. And Clark, you could make a case that the Hornets were the best passing team last season.
BA, let's go to the numbers. I mean, they average the most assists per game in the league. And it's not just one guy. This is a team that's full of guys who can drop dimes. Well, he's a stretch four now with a dangerous outside shot. Washington loves letting that one fly from there.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Watanabe. Screen by O'Neal. It's stolen by Washington. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's Watanabe. That one a little long. Charlotte has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Pass to Thomas. Back to Martin. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead. And you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. Outside Mills. Morris sets a screen. Mills, the pass to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Hornets with the rebound. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Washington missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's O'Neal from deep three-point range. No good there.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Hornets 61. The Nets 55.
Hey, thanks. KD, a slow start. How do you improve defensively?
We got to control the pick and roll. They're making jump shots, so hopefully we just keep contesting it, and they start missing in the second half. But I think we had a good group to start the game.
Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will.